We are Asham. Asham is one of the few private television stations in Ethiopia. We are a team of 75 visionaries who believe in the need to eradicate chronic and extreme poverty in Ethiopia. Among the total staffs, 42.7% are women. Our country, Ethiopia, is one of the 30 poorest countries in the world. At least 25% of its 120 million people live in extreme poverty. The country has been in a state of civil war for the last 2 years, with the effect of the COVID-19 epidemic, uncontrollable inflation, droughts, and political instability and conflict looming. As a result, more than 30 million children and women are at risk. We strongly believe that this situation has to be solved. Accordingly, the country's system and policies need to be fundamentally changed, which has made it difficult for citizens to live up to their dignity. We contribute to this by setting a public agenda, which directly helps to mobilize the community to achieve a social change, pushing for accountability and condemning injustice, and indicating the way forward. Throughout our contents, we strive to be the voice of the oppressed in our own works. In our work, we are working to strengthen the efforts of lift the society out of extreme poverty and to correct the corruption practices and policies that are contributing to worsening of poverty. We believe that there are many issues that need to be addressed, and we need to work harder to make a difference. According to UNICEF Ethiopia, as children and young people comprise 48% of the population, Ethiopia can lift itself out of poverty by ensuring children have access to quality education. The impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the learning process, the destruction of thousands of schools during the war, the creation of many unsecured environments for education, the displacement of thousands of people due to insecurity, drought, climate change, rising living costs make education a serious problem. Students, teachers, and parents are not psychologically and economically stable for the teaching and learning activities. For this very significant award, we present a project proposal on television and digital media learning and teaching supplementary education. According to statistics, 7 million households in Ethiopia have access to television. This represents 55% of the total population. Accordingly, it is possible to maximize the irreplaceable benefits of reducing poverty by contributing to the quality of education through supplementary lectures and tutorials video on various selected subjects. We supported by TV, videos based on supplementary educational materials can be an effective tool for presenting micro-learning, performance support, and just-in-time learning. Learners spend less energy consuming video on TV, affording them a big picture perspective on the topic. The project aims at the preparation, production, and delivery of TV and digital media supported learning and teaching supplementary education that includes mainly lecture and tutorials video for elementary school, grade 8, and secondary school, grade 9, grade 10, and grade 12 students as well. Subjects that will be addressed including mathematics, science, and English. Study shows that increased access to education can contribute to economic growth and extreme poverty eradication. Accordingly, acquired basic skills of elementary secondary education have a positive effect on population's income and the rate of return on the economy. We strongly believe that the project will be successful, and it is expected that responsible businesses, governments, local and international non-governmental organizations, educational institutions, and other will continue to work in partnership for the project sustainability. Works on the project will also be available on digital media such as YouTube for a long time, and students with access will be able to use it whenever they want. We are working hard towards our vision with a very limited capacity. One of these limitations is lack of finance. Given the current crisis in Ethiopia, the challenges are very hard. Therefore, we believe that if we win this award, it enables us to further continue our efforts to eradicate extreme poverty from Ethiopia by further improving the quality of our work and expanding our access. The situation in Ethiopia is unstable and challenging. Therefore, it is important to be adaptable to these existing situations. As Asham team is built mainly by youth, we have the experience of preparing a backup plan for the challenge, quickly adapting to the challenge and finding and implementing solutions, turning the challenge into a good opportunity and developing a self-confidence.